If you like this video, hit the bell icon and subscribe. This is a month where a lot of people, including me, are celebrating World Pride Day. I personally knew the meaning of LGBTQ, and I'm sure, as you already know, a lot more alphabets have been added to this acronym. In fact, now multiple versions of the acronym also exist, depending on where you look. I did not know all the alphabets and what they meant, so I decided to put in a little bit of research, and this is what I've learned. If you would like to know more about the community, then this is the perfect video. My name is Prisha, this is WAC, and together let's celebrate love. Before I do get into my explanation, I know that there are some people out there who pass judgment on others and their lifestyle, and some of you might come after me in the comment section claiming that I'm encouraging something that is unnatural. For all those people, I have nothing to say, because anything I will say may not change your mind. But if you are ready to expand your mind, then maybe this video will help. By the way, here's a list of animals that do exhibit homosexual activity. So the idea of this being unnatural, it's as man-made as plastic. Out of the 26 alphabets that do exist in the English language, 15 of them have been used as algebraicals to describe this subject. There are many kinds of love and identities, and that's why you have so many algebraicals. But to understand these terms, we first have to realize there is a difference between gender identity and sexual orientation. So to put it very simply, sexuality is who you go to bed with. Gender identity is who you go to bed as. Now LGBTQ+, this is the simplest and the most frequently used. The plus is an umbrella for all the other alphabets that fall under it. At a very basic level, we all know that heterosexual love is when Suraj loves Chandani. L is when Chandani loves Poonam. G is when Suraj loves Sagar. B is when Sagar loves Suraj as well as Chandani. T stands for these two terms. Transgender is for people whose gender identity is different from the biological identity that they were born with. Transgender people can be straight, gay, lesbian, etc. So Sagar thinks that he should have been born in Chandani's body. But Sagar is free to love Suraj or Poonam. Transsexual. Suraj went on to change his body to the sex that he identifies with, but he can still love Sagar or Poonam. Q, it comes twice. Queer is a term that is used for fluid gender identities and sexual orientations, but it's a term that is frowned upon in modern society. So it's not okay to call Poonam or Sagar queer. Questioning. It is used to describe people who are in the process of exploring their identity or their orientation. So Poonam, she could be thinking that she loves Sagar or Chandani, or Poonam wants to be more like Sagar. I stands for intersex. People who are naturally born without any medical intervention with sex-gender characteristics that do not neatly fit into society's definition of male or female. So Sagar is born with a little bit of Poonam and vice versa. P, pansexual. Sagar loves everybody without regards to their biological sex, gender or gender identity. 2S, two-spirit. This is for a person who feels that he has both feminine as well as a masculine spirit inside his body. Now this was a term that was used by Native Americans to try and reclaim their culture from the European moral code. Suraj feels that he has a little bit of Poonam in him, but he's not Native American, so he doesn't use this term. Androgynous. When one is not distinguishably masculine or feminine. Sagar wears Poonam's tops, or Sagar is comfortable even wearing Poonam's stilettos, or vice versa. Asexual. The lack of sexual attraction or desire to be with anyone. So Poonam, she doesn't want to have sex with Chandani or Suraj, but they can still be partners. C stands for two terms. Cisgender is a person who is comfortable with the gender that they were born with. Curious. This is not about gender but sexuality. Poonam is torn between Suraj and Chandani, but she does not want to be a guy. There are two Gs. Gender non-conforming is someone who does not meet society's expectations on gender expression. So Sagar is not like Suraj or Poonam. Gender fluid. That is the state used to describe a person whose gender is fluid or interchangeable. So Sagar can be like Suraj or Chandani. Non-binary. A person who doesn't feel fully male or fully female. So Suraj doesn't feel fully like Sagar or Poonam. He is neither. Gender queer. This is when a person feels a little queerness or weirdness with the gender that they like to express. So Sagar feels a little weird being like Poonam or vice versa. Demisexual. Now these are people who prefer having sex with a person that they only have an emotional bond with. So basically, Chandani won't have sex with Poonam or Suraj until they have an emotional connect. Sanskari. Allies. Supportive advocates of the LGBTQ community. People like me. Polyamorous. People who are in a relationship with each other but are also inviting of other people to join in. So Suraj and Chandani are in a relationship. But Suraj is also in a relationship with Poonam and Chandani is also in a relationship with Sagar. But Chandani and Poonam could also be in a relationship and Suraj and Sagar could also be in a relationship. So basically there's just lots of love. So there you have it, the algebraical breakup. I have a lot of friends who identify with more than just one or two of these alphabets, and they have never asked me whether I know all of this when they accepted me as a friend. If you forget what you have seen in this video, it's okay to ask a question, as long as you're being sensitive and polite. People love talking about themselves, and I'm sure that they will happily come and share some information. All I want to leave you with is whether you accept or not, people will do whatever it is that they want to do. If you close your heart and your mind, then there will be less love and understanding in this world. And we all know that this tribe, it's about peace, love, and understanding. My name is Freesia. I would love to hear from each and every one of you in that comment section below. If you know someone that would benefit from this video and get a better understanding of the LGBTQ+ community, then do make sure that you share it. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and come and join the tribe. I'll see you soon. Ciao.